Are you serious? Are you serious? Another sinkhole. Now, folks, this started out as a sinkhole and has turned into literally a pool. It's growing and growing. Apparently, a water main in Maryland, and I think the name of the town's Hattiesville, Maryland, opened up this morning, swallowed this car, and threatening to swallow a second car, and may end up swallowing that house you're looking at. Are you serious? I want to thank Aaron of Florida for this report. Here's some information right now. I mean, this is unbelievable.
We've been on the scene of a water main break in Hyattsville, which turned into a sinkhole, and that sinkhole swallowed a mid-sized car.
And there's another in danger of possibly going down, too. Nikki Burdine is live on the scene. Have they shut off the water yet, Nikki?
No, the water is still running, Mike, and if you can take a look, you can see the water is still flowing quite a bit, and if you can see that car is just barely peeking out.
Are you serious?
There's another car just on the edge there that is about to go into the water as well. Now, that home right there, that's where a family lives, and they tell me that they saw water coming into their car early this morning, or into their home early this morning, and so they got out of their house.
What?
They grabbed their family, a mother, a father, and 3 children, and they went to get in their car. Well, it's that car that's underwater right now, and apparently a neighbor tells me that family started to feel their car sink down, and so they got out. Thankfully, they got out just in time because we know what happened. That car sunk into the water. Everybody's fine. Nobody is hurt, but I was just talking to another person who lives here, and she told me that she lives in the basement of that home where that car is, and they're having to evacuate. They're having to leave because they're worried about the safety of their home, of course.
Absolutely. And if you look at that house, you can see it is sinking. So a water main, and here's the thing about it. It wasn't cold there. I mean, it's not freezing there. So a water main apparently breaks. Something gives to make these water mains break. That's something I don't think people understand. It isn't the water main that's creating the sinkhole. There's usually, every time you find out that a sinkhole is formed under the pipes, the water mains, the pressure then from the earth on top breaks the main. Then water starts gushing, which only enhances the problem and makes the hole grow quicker and faster. One car has been swallowed, a second car's on its way, and that house is leaning. And you can forget about going back and living in that basement. My question is going to be, will they be able to stop this? Or will it just go ahead and swallow that house also? And what about the house next door? I mean, we've seen entire city blocks in Baltimore, Maryland last year swallow several cars and just fall. What was just an insane. We saw the most 8 expensive Corvettes in the world on the showroom floor in Bowling Green, Kentucky, just get swallowed in the middle of the night. Are you serious? And that's built on a rock. Are you right? Are you serious? Something biblical is going on here with the signs of the second coming of Christ. Last week we saw a huge sinkhole open up in a golf course on one of the greens in England. Are you what? And then and let me just say this, is hell enlarging itself and that without measure? Well, the Bible says it is, and so we are seeing the earth pull apart. It's like it's cracking open. Are you saved? Time is running out. And you might not believe that Christ is going to return, but I'm telling you, you're going to see more extreme weather conditions, more sinkholes, more earthquakes, greater storms, more flooding, landslides, meteorites, asteroids, solar flares, hurricanes. These aren't good, and diseases and plagues and evil rising in these last days. These things are not going to stop, but they will intensify as the earth is in the groaning pains, the birthing pains of the soon coming of Jesus Christ. He's coming to get the bride. Look, we haven't been appointed unto wrath. So Christians, don't worry, don't worry, don't worry. You aren't going to face the wrath of God. But until he comes, you're in the beginning of sorrows. You're in the times of great woes. Stay strong. Keep the faith in Jesus Christ.